welcome to Love and Light the Journey. This is Tamara, and thank you for joining me. You're watching my 2023 bullet journal setup for January, and let's get into it. So in this month, I really won't be able to do a lot of bullet journaling, and I didn't want to spend a lot of time creating, so I used a lot of stickers and continued that theme of scrapbooking paper and cardstock, and I really like the way this turned out. This is probably like one of my favorite covers in a while. This flower is giving life. The way that the shimmer is, just love it. And really, I love this theme overall. The color scheme of it and the feel of it just speaks to me. Even this calendar page, I really thought had everything that I needed. It has my to-do list. It has the calendar here where I just use stickers to put the numbers. I did a little layering. I printed out the word January and just kind of put this together fairly quickly. But really what's going to be important about this page is being able to use the to-do list that's here on the side. I'm going to put a picture here just to wrap up the January. On this next page, we have my goals and brain dump section. On the left is where I'm going to put the goals that I'm focusing on for January. And then below that, I have here just to put something that I love to do to remind myself. On the right, I have my brain dump, which is called my On My Mind. And I use some cardstock that you can see here. And even though it kind of makes the page bulky, which you can see here, I really like the little Be Fearless message and the overall look, so I'm going to keep it and use it throughout the rest of the spreads for January. Here in the next spread, I have my habit trackers right here, and I'm tracking 4 different things as well as books. And for my habit trackers, I decided to go with the boxes for the 4 things, and I kind of made a mistake. I only had 28 in the beginning, so I added more, and I had put these stickers here before I added the boxes, but it turned out fine. On the right side, I have my gratitude log, which is merci, which is thank you in French. And overall, I really like the way this turned out, and I'm looking forward to using it. Moving into my next weekly setup, I really like the way this turned out with the cardstock. You have the Happy New Year here. I thought it was cute, and I added this week where it gave me space to write out different things for each day, so I can just do it day by day right there, and it'll be pretty much enough space for what I need. And then on the right side, I have this happen because I'm going to be putting a special event here, and I'm going to include a picture as well as just a little quick written piece to talk about more about the thing that's going on. Moving into my second weekly, I have space for notes here, and then on the right is where I'm going to write different events. But I need to go back because this black paper, I am obsessed. I did it on a whim, but I know and I understand why people love the black paper so much and why they opt for black journals, because just look at this. It looks so good. And then I was like, let me just add something on top because it's pretty. But on the right is where I use some more black elements from my July 2018 setup. And I think overall, it just brings this spread together and creates balance. Speaking of balance, I decided to use a mostly gold palette here and slice the black lines to balance out the last 2 pages that had a lot of black in it. And then here on the right, I decided to use a bunch of stickers that I had. And then in the middle is something I did different. I put the weeklies there, and I don't really need a lot of space for January, as I said, because this month I don't really have a lot going on, so I just use one spread there. And then on the right, I'm going to put my favorite things from the month, and then just something to remember on the bottom. Overall, I was very satisfied with the level of creativity I got to use in this January setup without doing too much, and I'm looking forward to setting up for the rest of the year. And that concludes my January 2023 bullet journal setup. Thank you for watching.